Hi, Sarika.
So thank you
Nice.
so much for meeting with me today. Super excited to hear your experience with the course. Congratulations on completing the course.
Thank you.
Yeah. So the first question is, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am 38 years old and I've been single for a long time. And recently I've started my spiritual journey about 2 years ago. And just, learned a lot about myself. And when I found out about your course, I wanted to explore it a little bit more and see what it was about. It felt like it was the right time to do it.
Sounds great. And what were you struggling with before you started the course?
Probably dealing with men one on one, especially in the realm of dating and
Mhm.
just behavioral stuff
Mhm.
and just I guess I guess that's probably the bulk of it.
Sounds good. And what do you think was I'm just curious if you have any ideas or thoughts around what do you think was blocking you in your love life?
I don't know. At the time, I wasn't sure, but it could
Mm-hmm.
be. I had done my own self. I knew about the limiting beliefs. I knew about those. I started to do a lot of subconscious training, like
Mm-hmm.
theta meditations, and but I really didn't know what the blocks, like where the blocks came from or what
Mm-hmm.
they were.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew that I kept on inviting the same kinds of men into my life, and it was like they had different faces, but they all ended up the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I thought every time I thought I was starting over, and then it shortly after, it all just ended the same way where they disappear or they only want one thing. And I was left wondering, like, well, I don't get it.
Yeah.
What's going on? So, it just left me really frustrated and like heartbroken, and it was a vicious cycle. So I looked inward and felt like maybe it's something I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started to look into healing myself.
Mm-hmm. Wow, cool. And what kind of programs or trainings or healings did you look into before the course?
Well, I probably followed every dating coach that
Mm-hmm.
was like out there that like offers stuff online, men, women, just random stuff, um, older, younger. I was dating a lot of younger men at the time. Um, that was also probably part of the problem as well. Uh, but so I was doing that, and then I was going to a lot of energy uh, healing courses, um, and just like a lot of Google
Mm-hmm.
searches to like see what's out there. Because once you find one modality, you see how much stuff is out there.
So tell me a little bit about like what benefits you've seen during the last 6 weeks. What have you learned about yourself? What's shifted in your life, in your love life, with your
Um,
career, in different areas?
well, I have to say that I definitely have a lot more self-love, like absolutely. Just the my biggest, I guess, my biggest limiting belief is that I had feelings of unworthiness, and I sort of knew about that from like other quizzes that I've taken in my journey to heal myself, but that was a huge one. And with the modules, I just found that the self empathy, forgiving yourself, accepting yourself, loving yourself, that's huge. Like that, just doing the daily gratitudes, when you wake up in the morning, um, the exercises, it made me mindful of my experience and my life. um, I mean, you always think about yourself, you think you know yourself best until someone, until you have a question to answer, and it's a really hard question to answer. And I think the hard questions and the hard answers, to really be true to yourself, are where the growth comes in. So I answered some really hard questions about myself, and I feel like I really had a lot of breakthroughs, and with every breakthrough there's some leaving people and places and things behind. There's the tears part of it, you cry with the breakthroughs, but overall I definitely feel more at peace now and happier now than I did 6 weeks ago. I mean, if I didn't go through it and if I didn't experience, I don't think I would have believe it as much. I feel like as a New Yorker, I'm kind of skeptical a little bit. So seeing is believing. And I've seen a difference in myself, and other people have seen a difference in me too. I've had family, friends, colleagues, just they don't know what it is, but they've said that there's something different about me. So I think that's pretty cool.
That's so powerful. And what about your relationship with men? What have you noticed a shift in?
I'm definitely more open. I'm able to express my needs and my wants and my feelings a lot better than before, which was before it was straight up terrifying. And now I feel empowered when I do it, knowing that whatever the outcome is not a reflection on me. It's just what it is. And I just feel more confident dealing with men.
That's so great. And have you had a few men just kind of come into your space over the last 6 weeks?
I have, actually. Yeah, there's been one who has been around for probably the entire 6 weeks. So he's been, I want to say, a pivotal part of my success in the process, because I've been able to sort of practice. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but practice what I've learned. And he's been very just a big part of it. And I actually told him that I was taking this course, not in all the detail, but he knew that I was taking this course. And I got to recognize the way I was interacting with him and the things that I learned in the course, and see how that correlated to one another. So it was a in-person practice throughout the 6 weeks. And
the universe couldn't have sent you a better practice partner.
Right, exactly. It's interesting. And then recently somebody from my past came back into my life, and he was looking for just a new beginning, just hit the refresh button and see if we can sort of start over and see. And so I'm open to it. So
isn't that crazy? That's so magical. It's that's
it was so
the power of energy and clearing your blocks.
Yeah, it was so
new
random.
Possibilities just start emerging.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so random, and it was so great though. So
yeah.
So really good
Now,
stuff.
Are you feeling more confident in your love life?
Yes. Better than before. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Cool. And as other women are considering this course, what would be your advice to them?
I mean, I really feel like you have to be ready for this sort of deep listening and deep reflection into yourself. It really is a profound experience. And for me, I'm just amazed. I'm blown away with how I've changed in the last 6 weeks. I can't believe it. So I feel like, and since other people see the changes. So I feel like if you are ready to take the next step into really discovering who you are and putting an end or at least decreasing your behavior with limiting beliefs and loving yourself more, I recommend this course 100%. So it's been amazing for me.
Thank you so much. And you even had men coming up to you nowadays and just complimenting you and wishing you love and blessings.
Yes. Yeah. The random men approaching and saying stuff is totally new, because that never happens to me. I don't get randomly approached.
And they say positive things like God bless you.
Yeah, and exactly. And so I just receive it with love and light, and I'm definitely more open in that respect. I'm open to receiving, and I think that was a big problem in the past, where I don't think that I felt I deserved to receive love or good things. Whereas now I totally accept it with like grace and, acceptance. I accept the acceptance with acceptance.
Radically accepting the acceptance of oneself.
Yes.
And love. Thank you so much, Jeanette. It's been such a pleasure having you in the course, and I wish you the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.